Okay, good morning, students. Today's session we are going to discuss about general search algorithms. And this topic is one of the important topic for this data intelligence. And here, search general search algorithm, you may have the four different categories of solution that is called as, and first one is searching for the solution, and problem solving agents, and what is the role of agents, and how this role this agent will helpful for solving the problem, and solution for the problems. So first one is searching for the solution. First one is finding the path, or otherwise we need to find out the path. And here, or we need to identify the route to the goal state. So how it is, and there is the problem is there. From this problem, we are having some initial state. From this initial state, we are able to find out the that is the goal state. So the main objective is that to find out the path or the route to the goal state. Another one more thing is we need there are some intermediate and here the main objective or the intention is that to find to search the solutions from the intermediate steps. So how it should be that is delete how it should be find out from the given set of the search problem. So that is one more the important thing. And the state space can be represented in terms of all the collection of all possible configuration of the systems. That is the all configuration of system that should be represented in terms of S, comma, A, comma, I, comma, G. So where S indicates for set of nodes or the states of the given problem, and A may be the set of arcs. So what is the use of the arc? So how it should be utilized for this the problem? And I is in the set of that is the initial states, and G is in the goal state that is also supported. And one more thing is, so each and every problem statement, we need to find out the solution, how it should be verified, or how it should be find out with the help of this S, comma, A, comma, I, comma, G. So set of nodes are the states of the given problem, and set of arcs, A indicates for set of arcs, and I indicates for the set of initial states, and G indicates for then goal most important term in AI. And what is it now? There is the agent is fully responsible for there is an entity that perceive the environment and the outcome. And so the agent has an ability to perceiving the environment and act on the situation to this the problems also. So that is also possible for this the problem. So you may able to find out that kind of the information. Another one more thing is that that is the agents are very familiar. So suppose in the machine learning or the artificial intelligence, the agent creation is one of the important role. The agent plays a major role or that is responsible for finding their performance of the based on the systems. So you just note down that kind of the information. So so that is another one more the important information on this. So this is one thing. And what are all the following steps that describe the process? So we are having the four important aspects. One is then formulate the goal. Another one is formulate the problem, which has then goal as well as the initial states problem. And once the states initial as well as the final states are identified, so we need to find out or we need to search the solution for the problems. And next one is an action on the sequence. So what are all the set of actions that should be represented for our problems? And once based on the sequence of actions, we are able to find out the solution for this. So this is one more important information on this. Another one more thing is the control strategies. So what are all the control strategies that should be supported for finding their solutions in the general search algorithm? So we are having the four different category. One is the forward search, that is fully depends on the data directed. That is, for example, we are starting from the initial state. From this initial state, we are able to find out the solution for this. And there is that should be repeated or that should be utilized to reach on the goal state also. And so we are moving in the direction of the forwarding direction to find out the just we are starting from the initial state and it should be forwarded into the goal state aspect. So this is the first one. Another one more thing is the backward search. So what about the backward search is that should be supported for the process. So this is the reverse process of the forward search problem. So the backward search. So what is the role of this? The backward search is a goal-oriented approach. Goal-oriented approach means what is the we just starts from the goal state, and from this state we are able to find out the uh, based on the information or the search process to reach on their the initial state also. So this is called as the backward search. Another one more thing is the third aspect is a systematic search. So what about the systematic search is then there is the search space is very small and systematic, but it is very blind. So one of the best example is that so there is no differentiation on goal state and the non-goal state. So we need to find out this the kind of information. It is called as an DFS as well as the BFS. So these are the breadth first search and the depth first search. So these are all the two important hmm, examples for that is the heuristic search. You just note it down. Sorry, systematic search. Another fourth one is called as the heuristic search. So what do you mean by heuristic search? Na? So based on the previous experience and to provide some guidelines, so we are able to find out the proper solution. These are the four important and the control structure for the problem statement. Another more the complete the final answer in the promoter. So, so sometimes it may be some difficult to find out the solution for this the problem. So the algorithm is to be it is guaranteed to find out solution. So it's the first one. This is called as an the complete do this. Is another one more the important the information on this. So you just note down that kind of things. Okay, so this is a one more the information. So the space and the time complexity, that is with the space and the time complexity, we need to address the memory required as well as the time factor of the operation carried out. And next one is the optimality in the admissibility. So the optimality tells us how the good solutions of the problem, and the algorithm or the searching process is said to be an optimal. Definitely, it should provide then the best solution for this. So these are all the parameters that should be considered for evaluating of our the search process. Okay, so that's all about the solution or the status of this the general search algorithm.